this job, motherhood for anyone, this job has been the job that I've been felt the most unqualified and only qualified person for at the same time. What a contradiction, right? They're at complete odds of being like, I don't know what I'm doing, but you don't know it. I only know. It's like,
Hey, everybody. We've had some of the most incredible guests coming to you these past couple of months. The amount of expertise and knowledge on these cutting edge topics is something we really hope that you enjoy. And if you do, it would make a huge difference to us if you could rate, review, and subscribe the podcast. It helps us to get more guests, better experts, and talk about all of the things that are really important to you. So give us a love, give us a lot of love, and don't forget to subscribe so you get all our new episodes. No, just keep doing what you're doing. You're obviously very important. You have things to write down.
I have things to write down because my brain doesn't work anymore.
I'll handle this. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Thick Thighs Save Lives podcast. I'm Rachael.
And I'm Kelsey.
She's so important.
I'm so important that I have to write things down, and that's...
You know what you should do? You know
That's
how
who I
I know
am.
someone's truly important? They write the thing down and then they do that thing with their pen. Yeah. Oh, while they're thinking. Oh,
Wow,
thinking.
sometimes you have to pet your brain.
Oh, so important. All the things that I'm thinking of.
Is that so important, or is it like I cannot find another way to stimulate my brain without using a verbal cue or a tactical cue?
I think it reads important to me. It reads put together.
Yeah.
Got it going on. Got plans for later. This isn't
Yes.
the only thing I'm doing today.
I'm gonna write down my things I gotta do later.
Yeah. It's like a very busy person who's got a lot of and pens. I got pens.
That doesn't read like old school to you.
Did you?
I think you're doing the ponytail too. The ponytail means business.
Well,
It doesn't any longer mean like I didn't have time to do the rest of my hair. It means like I'm just here for business.
I have business and then I gotta go. After this, I'm writing things.
I'm rebranding the ponytail.
Oh, I like it. 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 I am so happy you're here. I'll tell you what. I love having guests on the show because there is no better time for me to just like learn and absorb. I love learning and I'm going to be honest though, I don't love meeting new people.
This is such a Rachael thing. Like, she's always been this way though. But let me tell you something about those type of people. Because I'm just going to what my partner calls this is Kelseying it, because you say something and then I just find a way to like Kelsey it. You don't even need the verb.
Well, yeah. Are you gonna make this into like some sort of like I'm saying it's a character flaw, and you're gonna make it into some sort of like it's just listen how great it is.
Listen. I'm going to tell you, okay, these type of people who like, you're like, oh, I'm frustrated with them because maybe they don't like to meet new people, or you're frustrated with yourself about it. But listen, those type of people, once you get in their circle and they like hanging out with you and you're like, they're people that they do go to, they're the best people.
Mediocre.
I'm not saying the other people are not the best people, but I'm saying like these people, they just like they have what they want to do, and they give it their all there, because your all can't be everywhere. I love both type of people because I'm a person who loves to meet new people. I feel like energized when I meet new people, because not all new people.
That's true. It's not a blanket statement. It's like,
Like, sometimes you're in a room and you're like, "I coulda gone without meeting you."
yeah, forever. The rest of my
For
life would have been
forever.
fine.
I coulda gone without this interaction.
Mm. And I
Um
will tomorrow by choice.
But sometimes when I meet new people, I'm like, "Oh, new ideas." That makes me feel, like, energized. That makes me feel like I'm getting a new perspective on things. Like, I am definitely a person that seeks out new people and new experiences. Um
Ugh. That sounds exhausting.
It's energizing to me. See, we did an episode about this like a long time ago. I want to say probably like a year or so ago. But we talked about like burnout and what actually energizes you is not what energizes other people, and being able to identify and define that for yourself. Because I think this is particularly important in the culture that we're in too, because something like sometimes like we're chronically complaining about stuff, and if other people project that that should be something that drains you and that is just like such hard work, and deep down, sometimes you feel like, well, that just actually energizes me. It makes me feel better. The gym is a perfect example of this because our culture and language around going to the gym is like, ugh, I'm too exhausted to go. When in reality, I know that the gym, for me personally, is going to energize me, is going to fill my cup, and is going to make me feel more energized and better and like more whole, not less than, you know?
100%. I say that all the time about being quote unquote busy or like filling my schedule. Like I love that shit. I love it, and I've stopped like since we did that episode being like, oh, I'm so busy. Like I'm like I have so many things to do today. I am so excited about them because like honestly, who made that schedule?
I know.
The fact that you try to like pass it off on someone else. Like I signed up for 25 kids sports. Like I did that. I clicked and paid. I paid money. So like to try to act like, "Oh my god, can I even?" Like it's like, "No, you like I'm like I love it that way." So,
Yeah. I was just
but meeting new people though.
You know what? That's a great like just I just want to highlight that because you're like when you say like who made the schedule though, because like when if you're looking around at any point in your life, who made the schedule, who made your life, like there really is only one answer, and that's like so much like great, like there's so much like empowerment there because you're the only one that made it, you're the only one that can change it. um
Ooh.
and also like a weight of responsibility, but where would you want to give that responsibility other than yourself?
I wanna definitely make my own schedule.
I want to
Yeah.
have it.
I don't want that to be bestowed on me because, no, for sure. But so, all these people, they come in and out, and it's just like the wealth of knowledge, all of the stuff that they share. And like, it's so, and one of the things that I've been most grateful about, what are you writing stuff? Just real quick. Gotta do that pen thing.
Taking notes.
Take some notes. What I'm saying is just wildly
If you guys aren't
amazing.
listening with your pen and paper, what are you
Take some
doing?
notes. Wow, that made me feel important. But like they really are the kinds of people that you do want to get to know, and you do just like want to just like absorb, just like hear all the things like in all these different realms. But I gotta say, there's something about just knowing I'm just meeting up with you.
It's it's just coffee time, calling hours. Just bring your real self, bring your problems, and we'll just chat
Seriously.
it out. That's how I think about my like time on the podcast with the gals. Like just come on over. You don't
Come
have to
on.
wear Shoes.
I'm not even wearing a bra.
That's great.
Yeah, because, if there was a guest on today, I would definitely wear a bra, but this is
Yeah.
this is the kind of thing that I'm like, this is what I wanna do with today's episode. I wanna jot some stuff down if you need to. Have a sip here and there, grab your coffee, grab your iced latte, whatever you're like, let's talk it out because, we're not and take your bra off too.
Take your bra off
Do
too.
it.
I don't even know why we even still have the well, here's the thing. Now that I've got machine gun jubblies, this is what I call them. Machine gun jubblies because I'm pumping a lot, and if you've ever seen someone who's pumping, they have these giant and then it goes so you just walk around like
It's so not surprising to me that it's like it's 2025, like pretty soon robots will be on our house, but we couldn't figure out how to make the pumps silent.
I was literally having a discussion with Matt last night, and he sat down, he had his notepad too. This is what we do. I think it's a thing. But he sat down and he started talking, and I said, I'm not asking you to yell, but please just remember that I've got these machine gun jubblies right next to my ears, and I can't hear that well. Like, because they're right next to my ear. Your nipples are here, if anyone was wondering. Go directly up. You have your
Maybe
ears.
maybe it's like on purpose. Maybe they give it so that like when your husband is talking, like
All
you
you hear
can
is
just
wah, 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 wah.
Yeah. Sounds great. I'll get right on that.
And I always go, machine gun jubblies. How did I miss those, baby?
If you
Anyone else
90s
breastfeeding?
movie quote, well, wait, that might be 2000s. If you've been missing random movie quotes, oh, we should do hey, how's
Hey,
about you identify that movie quote and we'll give you a pair of leggings. Remember when we used
yeah,
to do that? Remember
we
because we
did.
live in random movie quotes. That's we just throw them out there. And then we just started being like, "Oh yeah, we should just see if other people are weird too."
This is what happens when you just talk to people that you know. You can throw out in a normal conversation a random movie quote, and like they don't go like, "What the fuck is she talking
What?
about?"
What? Did she say machine gun jump, please? Why is it in an English accent? What's happening?
I the other day went, "Oh, is this can we get soundproofing glass?" Oh, 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 and without missing a beat, Matt was like, "Pet detective." I was like, "Yes."
See, those are your people. Those are your people.
Like
Find
A
them.
quick Jim Carrey reference for you.
Right, right quick. All yours have been comedies. You mostly quote comedies, if we're being honest.
It's true.
Yeah,
I like to laugh. If you haven't figured that out,
me not so much.
don't like horrors, thrillers. Miss me on those. I'm not gonna. I don't like to feel afraid. I'm seeking out fear.
On purpose?
What do you mean? No, thank you. No, no. I know all of the like creepy galleys are like, what do you mean? No.
I have enough. It's free. It's just living rent free up there.
Anxiety.
I don't need
Called
more.
anxiety.
For Mother's Day, I don't really live amongst my people. I'm the only movie quoter here, and when I say them, nobody gets them.
Oh.
But here's the best thing is that I do live amongst my people because for Mother's Day, I got an 80s movie quote puzzle. I'm into puzzles these days, you guys. You can make fun of me all you want. I don't give a shit.
I'm 1,000 years old and I love my puzzles.
I literally stopped caring if people like judged me on my puzzles like 15 puzzles ago. And I'm going to tell you, it is so enjoyable. Here's what I'm going to do. I meant to tell you this in the group chat. I'm going to, as I put together each part of the puzzle, there's like a part that's you it's your quote and it's your 80s movie, I'm gonna send it to you. And then there's like mom and then there's Layla. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give each person their um because it's just I that's just how I live in movie quotes. People when they come up to me like they remind me of a movie quote, you know?
Yeah, I hear that for sure.
Yeah.
I I don't know, I think that we could probably do a deep dive of, like, why what types of brains, like, work this way because I don't like, it's movie quotes, I'll segue into a song right quick. Something that I've learned about myself after having a baby is that, like, um, I haven't done really, like, nursery songs, like, what's happened is okay, picture this. You have a crying baby. You're looking to say something. What do you say? I don't know. This was no there's no manual. This wasn't prepared. What do you say? And so I saw my baby crying hard as babes could cry.
Name that
What
movie.
could I do? And then I just like started inserting the things. So instead of like, so I say, then Kobe says, bounce, baby, bounce, because he likes to be bounced. Sway, baby, sway, baby, sway, baby. And I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, I'm just like making this up as I go along. But that felt like that was a really easy. He was crying. So my brain said, I saw my baby.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? No,
Did not enter.
David Bowie.
Like, are other moms doing this, or like, are
Yes.
you just like, are you rocking your baby and you're like twinkle, like I've
No.
never sang Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I don't know. That's what came into my mind and came right out my mouth.
My kid went to daycare knowing no nursery rhymes, but every Tina Turner song.
Yes, Tina
So,
Turner.
yeah. I mean, which
I'm
was
like,
like a little weird when he was like, "What's love got to do?" They were like, "Let's sing a song." He was like, "What's love but a second hand?" They were like, do you know Mary Had a Little Lamb?"
oh shoot, I've never sang Mary.
Well,
This is what I
who
mean.
cares?
I actually think that is what that gives them character. Tina Turner, that's an excellent choice.
I mean, just what comes to your head, you know?
I
That's what
know.
came to my head.
Uh,
So, in our coffee talk, I wanted to, everybody is, of course, wondering how you're doing, how you're adjusting, how you're feeling, what you're into. So, I thought we might do a little bit of like, hey, what's going on right now? And, oh, hold on.
Guys, if you're not watching on YouTube, you're really missing out. And we're not even gonna tell you what's happening right now. You gotta go to YouTube.
You gotta go to YouTube, go right there. I wanted to ask you what is working for you right now, what is not working for you right now, and what are you wanting to get into? I thought we might do a little Q&A.
Kiana, I love it. I love it. Um,
What are you
here we
into?
what I'm into right now is so I have a couple things that take different directions because you know how I am, like you can interpret a question
Oh,
like, however
should have
you
been
want
more
to.
specific.
However you want to. Um so what I'm into right now is scheduled chats. Like
Yeah.
about a specific topic that we're gonna cover. Um, and I always kind of thought that was like, oh, you need to schedule a chat. Like it just happens organically, man. It doesn't. Um,
Mm.
for me in this season right now, sometimes things do happen organically, but scheduled chats are a really big thing that I'm into right now, and they feel much more productive. Sometimes we have like a notepad and we just got a big whiteboard to cross things off. And I just feel like that has been something that has been like kind of missing in some of my relationships, any type of relationship, not just my like intimate relationship. But I think it's really working.
Yeah, well, I can tell because then you just texted the other day, like, oh, let's plan a girls trip. Like, I can tell, and this is a very common, I think, thing in the season that you're in is, you can so get underwater of
Yes.
like just like your kid and their needs and your children and their needs and everybody's needs. Everybody has needs.
Yeah,
And you can just get so deep down into that like you forget that there are other people on the planet, and it's like literally needing to schedule time to remember that there are other people on the planet. And
for
I
sure.
think that it's really first of all, the fact that you've already noticed this, like it took me like a year to come up and be like, "Oh my god. Hey
Hello.
you guys."
What you guys been up to out here?
You've been here all along, or did you just get here? So I think it's really self-aware, and then also I think it's just really productive to say, like, I know this sounds ridiculous to schedule, like, time to talk to my significant other that I live with, but I'm gonna do it. Cause, like, if that's the only way it's gonna get done, then that's the way I'm gonna do it. And I just think that that's really proactive, and I'm here for it.
Well, I think it's really helped, like, our transition too, like, like, you've never had more a bigger transition with every relationship in your life than when you have a baby, especially with your significant other, but, like, we call them just, like, little check-ins, and we say, like, "How's it going? What are you struggling with?" So that you have less of, like, an in-the-moment reaction to, like, "You never change diapers,"
Mm,
something like that, where you say, like, "Hey, I was thinking about, um" you know, you keep asking in ways that you could be more helpful and more like help me a little bit. And I was thinking of an input output system. I'm in charge of, like, primarily in charge of baby's input. You're primarily in charge of baby's output. That's the poop. Because you're useless nipples.
they don't even work. Why
They're
are they there?
useless. They're useless. But then it provides clarity, you know what I mean? But
Mhm.
instead of having those kind of like micro things where you just kind of like start getting aggravated, you can kind of like put some language to it in a way that feels like helpful. And then everyone, it feels like, oh, okay, that's a way that I could be more helpful or know my role, and you know what I mean? Like, everyone wants to be able to contribute, but it's kind of a hard when you have an infant, it's a hard season because um they're like still a part of you.
And only one person's nipples work, so
And only one person's nipples work.
yours got broken somewhere along the way. I don't know what happened. Quick interruption, guys. We are always talking about the importance of community to help you along your journey, to keep you motivated, to surround you with like minded people. And we have a massive, massive community to do just that. If you haven't already, get in our fitness group on Facebook, Fitness Programming by CVG. Get on our app, CVG Nation. We've got hundreds of thousands of women on there who are just waiting to cheer you on. And we cannot wait to meet you. Get with us on our channels. We love to see you there. Well, I love that. I think it's great. And I do want to give you an opportunity to say your other area because of, interpreting questions is hard.
Well, did you want to say what you're loving right now? Or what you're loving?
Oh, okay. Well, I got a walk. This is gonna sound stupid because
No,
yours
it's
is like so
not.
awesome. I
It's
got this
this
walking
balance.
pad.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
wanted That's in my wanted tries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I have a fairly small space as far as like my office is like, it's not a massive office or anything. So I needed, like because they sell some big ones like you can really invest. But I didn't have the space for one. So like mine was like less than $100
Oh.
and it's pretty small. And I'm telling you, I get to walking. I learned the hard way, like the first week. You can't just like hop on there in your bare feet. You gotta like gear up. Like it's like I my knees hurt when I was like just walking like barefoot and I wasn't even um or I was just walking in the sandals that I was in or slippers or something. So you got to like put your sneakers on, like your good sneakers, like you would go for a walk in. But I'm telling you, and everybody that comes by is like, oh my God, how are you doing that? Like that looks so hard. It is not hard at all to type and walk. Not at all.
That was my question.
No, it's not hard. And I'm not like a extra coordinated. I'm just a regular person here. I'm not
Extra coordinated.
no, I'm just totally regular and I don't have any trouble with it. Obviously, you can't walk briskly. The more briskly you walk, like the more coordination it requires. Like I'm just trudging along, but like
Mhm.
it's so much better than sitting. It is so much better. So now I can go back and forth with three things. I can sit for a little while, I stand for a little while, and I walk for a little while. I am telling you, at the end of the day, I feel 100 times better than
Mhm.
had I sat all day or even sat and stand because that's what I was doing before.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is I really have been thinking about this too, and I was wondering how that was exactly my question. Like, are you able to kind of like type, or are you kind of like no push?
No. No, it's so easy. Like,
That's
I'm not
too
even talking
funny.
about like, I'm talking about, like, I can type a full email, I can type programming, like, I'm not doing just, like, chatting type of typing. I'm doing full ass typing, and it's no problem. So, I've been wanting to talk to content about this too. I've been wanting to do, like, a giveaway with a walking pad. Tell us if you guys would be interested in that. They're very affordable now. If you want to just grab yourself one, if you're like a person that has like a work from home setup, I would highly recommend it. But like, I also think like,
You can put it in your office too, or
absolutely,
at your desk. Yeah,
absolutely. Like,
you
they're,
probably want everyone would get jealous.
I know I was gonna say like the first person that came in with one, then it's like domino effect.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna get one. But what could be better than to be able to just like, I think better.
Mm,
Anyways,
mhm.
that's it. That's what I'm loving.
I think there's some science behind thinking better, when you're walking too. It's like what but I always find such a struggle with that because then I'm, like, on my walks to kind of, like, decompress, and then I'm like, "Well, I'm doing a really good job thinking." And then I'm like, "Where's my notepad? Should I bring a
Where's my
notepad?"
notepad? I knew you were gonna go there. I
I
knew
was like,
it.
"Should I bring it with me?" I don't know.
No, put it if are you going with music? Just say like,
Yes.
Siri, make a note. So I just had this really good thought, and then
And
yeah,
then it's there.
yeah.
Mhm.
What you wanted to say.
Oh.
No, be quiet. No, I'm not talking to you.
No.
See how easy it is? I
You
just no. Shh.
Created your note.
Oh.
It's called No, Be Quiet. No, I'm not talking.
Save it, save it.
Save it.
Man, she's not even offended. She's like, That's you gotta be quiet when she's around."
Oh my god, I forgot that she was even here.
Well, they're always here, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Something else I'm loving right now is, silk pajamas. So, I don't want anyone to underestimate the fact okay, alright, hear me out. It's not just like put on whatever to go to sleep.
No.
We spend a significant amount of times in our bed, and there's a fancy feeling that you get when you put on your like silk, like I have like matching, like little matching sets. Like the one I wore yesterday is royal blue. But it's like your little matching sets. And I really feel like postpartum's been a journey, and there's been a lot of thought around what are those birds doing? They're fighting.
Bird fight.
Oh man, that's so weird. Um, but there's been a lot of thought around making sure, like, postpartum depression, like women are the most vulnerable they can be in their entire lives in their first year postpartum. And I think just having that knowledge and saying it out loud is a really important piece to getting like awareness around that season of our lives and just talking about it in like a real or authentic way, because it's factual. Like that is what it is, whether you felt like you were struggling the most during that time or you didn't, or you were, hot and cold at the same time. You were so elated of the season that you're in, but also really unsure and confused and trying to um redefine who you are. Both of those things can be happening at the same time. Weird.
Weird. We're very complex.
We're very complex. Um, but men couldn't do it, so we have to do it.
They're
I'm just
not
saying
so
I'm
complex.
just saying, imagine a man, to put it in your head, childbirth. Imagine it. You can't do it because you could never. That's what I feel.
Laughable. Laughable.
Laughable, laughable. But the silk pajamas is what I'm talking about here. Like, we spend so much time like in our beds. I'm spending less time right now, but at the same time, the transition to like I'm putting on my fancy bedtime gear. Like I walk by the mirror and I'm like, "Hey, girl, fancy."
Shh, look at you, girl.
I'm like, we're ready for bed. We've set the tone. Those who struggle
Mm.
with sleep, I don't want you to miss this, because you've set the tone for the thing that you're about to do next. Now we do this with our children, right? We change them into, there's a whole ass suit that goes on in there, right? They get their feety pajamas, they get their magnesium on their feet, they get their little baby massage, they get their little suit. His is currently a weighted suit. We've gone through many. But these are all steps to set the tone for you're going to sleep now. But why don't we do that for ourselves? Like, we're gonna set the tone for like we are going to have our comfy cozies with our sleep, like whatever makes you feel. But a lot of times we fall into this pattern of like just an old t-shirt, and sometimes I do that. Don't get me wrong, but I sleep better and I feel better when I have my matching silk pajamas.
You know, it's I I'm 110%. This happened to me a couple years ago where I started doing this. I don't know, maybe it's like a new mom thing, but like I am 110% with you on this. The minute that I stopped with the like whatever homeless clothes are around, I'll throw them on, and like they're old and like the fabric is like worn down and it's not nice anymore. Like, and I'll second that with, you need to get a silk pillowcase.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
These things
I do have
are
some nice sheets, but
okay.
which,
Mm-mm.
which another thing, we talk about this, but like, think about what your partner would do or sleep in or whatever if you weren't there. Like, a comedian
A
has said it
bare
best.
mattress.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, a comedian said it best. Like, imagine how successful would I be if she was a woman, if I had a wife. She was, and I just like, and I was like, wow. Imagine someone going around just like, and I'm not saying this is your job, ladies. Don't take this the wrong way. But I'm just saying who like just like improves your life incrementally every
Ooh,
day
I could
with
use
like
one of those.
your sheets, your towels, you know what I mean? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Imagine not thinking about all that
Bamboo
and they just show
underwear.
up and you're
Oh,
like, you just get to get into that bed with those nice sheets. Like,
that's the dream. That's living the dream right there.
mm.
Um, yes to that, and I'm gonna also I'm gonna send you over a nice silk pillowcase, because I'm just telling you, the whole thing. It's important. It's all important, and you don't have to have silk pajamas if you're not into that. Like there's
Ye
bamboo. Like I
yes.
really like my bamboo pajama. Like, but it's got to be a matching set. Like it belongs together.
I've tried
And
to do my silk pajamas, but with ones that I couldn't find the bottoms,
no,
and I didn't feel as good.
no,
Like,
it's
I
yeah.
genuinely was like, "Oh, well, now I'm just like, I have them both on, like, my skin feels the same, but the colors aren't matching, and now I'm just feeling like it's not it."
Well,
This
my
is
life's out of control now. Great. I had it together before. So, all right. So I love that, and I'm with you. I want to just point to a thing that is not. I want to keep making fetch happen, but it's not happening. I keep on trying with my sauna.
You do.
I do because I believe in it. I'm here for it. When I'm in it, I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is the key to my wellness.
Yep.
And once again, I got out. Everything was great. I go to sleep. I get a calf cramp.
You don't drink, you don't hear me. You don't drink
I
enough
know,
water.
but I drank a whole thing of water after I was done in the sauna. I know. Ugh. 2 calf cramps last night. 2. Do you know what that feels like? Ugh.
Yes.
I want it
Calf
so
cramps are the
bad.
worst.
I want to I want to be a sauna person. But I went way down on the intensity. I only stayed in there like 7 minutes. I put it on level 1. Like it's like and I get 2 calf cramps.
Let me ask you something. In your day, on an average day, when's
I
the first
know.
time that you drink water? What's the first o'clock?
I would say 12:30.
That is so late. Half your day is over. You've missed half the day of hydration. And I totally get it. A lot of people are going like, "Mhm, mhm, mhm."
Well,
But
I've had like coffee or tea
no,
and
no, 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 no,
maybe
no,
like a
no. You can do
protein.
both. You can do both. But here's the thing.
Man.
You don't know how good you're gonna feel if you just do this one thing. Just do this one small thing. Make sure before 9 o'clock you have at least one sip of water.
All
Before
right.
9 o'clock, just have one sip of water, and it will start a snowball effect. I guarantee you that you're like, oh, I'll just have a little more because you've already started it. You have the new palate, you know what I mean,
All
in your
right.
mouth. But it's such a difference maker, especially if you want a sauna. Like, you don't drink enough water.
Siri, remind me before 9 a.m. every day to take a sip of water.
Okay. I added take a sip of water for tomorrow 9 a.m.
Let's go.
You got it,
My
Siri.
new life starts tomorrow.
I'm so excited for you. I really am.
What's not working?
What I'm struggling with right now is this is a weird one. It's kind of very specific to me, but trying not to like micromanage like my baby. Like, um it's a
I have
really
nothing to contribute here.
okay, good.
Not a one thing. I'm
Okay,
just going to sit here silent.
before I had my son, I had this ongoing thing, and it was this woman I had listened to. I'm a big like I'll just learn and I'll implement that. And what she said was, don't become the expert in that baby, because you become the expert in that baby, you become the expert in that toddler. You're the default parent. They only call you. You know, you're the only person who knows exactly what's going on, and you don't want to set yourself up in your life for this. And I said, don't become the expert in that baby. But then I'm like, well, no one else knows. Like,
I'm not contributing anything to
I
this.
don't
I
know.
literally don't have a single leg to stand on. So I'm just going to be over here flopping like a fish, saying like, tell us the answers, lady
I
on the podcast.
I know it's so hard though. I'm like, and I have what I do is I try to get little like sayings for myself to get a constant reminder of the things that I want to do, right? So like that's one of the things that I just do for in all aspects of my life. So it was that one for me was don't become the expert in that baby. And so like, but I can see myself, okay,
Well, who
listen,
will then?
my son is sitting with his dad, right? And he's crying, and I my hands are are moving involuntarily,
Put your hands down.
and I'm like, just if Like,
Have you tried?
okay, just walk away. But if you just want, do you want me to just? I won't take him. But if you want me
I'm right
to,
here. I'll stay like around. I could circle you. Do you want me to walk around you in circles?
like,
Would that help?
my God, like, and it's frustrating for me too because I'm like, just relax. Like, you have to have time where you just relax. Like, you know, he's got a 10 o'clock feeding that or 10 or 11. We're trying to push it right now because we're in a sleep journey. And the idea is, this is the idea, is that Kelsey sleeps during that time because you get the longest stretch to maybe the 2 a.m., right? You get a long stretch. Don't try to come in during that feeding.
Supposed to be asleep.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm like just at the door.
What's the temperature of that milk?
Did you
Just
take
checking.
it?
I'm just
Did you try it on your wrist? Did you? Hey, if you shake it up and show it to him first, like, touch his face.
yeah,
Touch
you just touch a cheek right here. You just I have no
Guys,
advice.
I don't know if you guys have any advice on this. I'm like totally here for it. But I'm
Have you tried
definitely.
drinking more water?
Have you tried drinking more water? It's a real, you know what? It's a struggle. And you really try to not, like, I'm like, you're putting him in his car seat too fast. Like, Kelsey, shut up. Like, but I don't want him to get upset. So I'm just like, well, just don't do too fast. Don't do too fast.
I don't have anything to say. I can't.
You get it. Listen, the one thing I've said about, like,
You're
that
putting
I've
him in his
realized,
car seat too fast.
and like, imagine being on the other side of that. That's horrible, but I can't even help it. But listen, this job, okay, motherhood for anyone. This job has been the job that I've been felt the most unqualified and only qualified person for at the same time. What a contradiction, right? I'm not qualified for this, but I'm the most qualified for this.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like, those go, like, they're at complete odds of being like, I don't know what I'm doing, but you don't know it. I only know. It's like, well, which one is it? Like, do you not know what you're doing, or are you the only one who knows what you're doing? Like, both of those things are like happening at the same time. Does anyone else feel this? Like, they're both happening at the same time where you're like, well, I'm the only one that knows, but I don't know anything. Who left me in charge? Like,
All I can say is I hear you and good. Take a sip of water. That might work. Good luck to ya on that one. I don't if anyone has found the answer to how you do not tell the person that they're putting the baby in the car seat too fast and that there's a cadence that they are totally screwing up and they're going to mess up the rest of the day and the rest of the week probably and the rest of their lives probably. So but if you have that secret, you reach out. You can win a lot of leggings if you have that secret, because I will do a giveaway.
for sure.
We'll
Send you
lifetime leggings.
Hey, you.
Thanks for getting in touch with the Thick Thighs Save Lives podcast.
We love your questions and adore hearing from you.
Leave us a hello,
A burning question,
feedback.
or anything else you want to share with us on the podcast.
We will play your message live on air if we can.
Thanks for being an amazing friend. Stay safe and moving. I also, just for the masses of something I'm struggling with, is finding healthy snacks for kids. I feel like it's an ongoing journey. So if you guys have any like go-to ones that you are like, I always keep this in my snack cabinet. I have a 3-year-old who lives on snacks. No, because she has meals too. I don't know. Well, it's hard to
She
keep her
eats a
fed.
lot.
She eats a lot.
She eats a lot of snacks and a lot of meals.
Yes, like,
Yeah.
what she got in there? I need a snack for the car. I'm like, it's a 5-minute drive.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. Like, she's gonna starve. Um, so if anyone has any that they're like, just drop them in the comments. I think everyone would really like, low number of ingredients, but are easy on the go. My problem is that, like, you can't just, like, give kids, like, pieces of turkey or chicken, like, all the time. Sometimes she will take it, but the thing is, like, it's a little bit more challenging on that end.
Yeah, it doesn't really keep if you're going in the diaper bag. No, I will say I don't have a code or anything, but I can reach out and see if we can get one. But I will say Thrive Market has changed the game for me. So I would highly recommend Thrive Market for anyone looking for low ingredient snacks that they can sort of trust are going to be not full of dyes. And yeah, I would say for sure. One thing that I'm really wanting to try, and I also would like recommendations on how people are doing this, what's going on, what's the deal, um, is like so you said you're doing magnesium spray for Kobe on his feet. Are you doing that for yourself?
I did it during pregnancy. Um, this is a theme, I guess. So I did the magnesium on my feet. So the easiest way for your body to absorb magnesium, or the best way for your body to absorb magnesium, is through the skin.
Who
So
knew?
that's why you should, or if you're capable. But there are good, like, this isn't a one size fits all when it comes to magnesium, because you want to be careful what you're putting on, like, your largest organ, your
Right.
skin.
Right.
And a lot of the different ones have just like a bunch of like shit in it. So I started while I was pregnant. It helps sleep, especially to put it on the bottoms of your feet. So I started that when I was pregnant, and then from the same company, I found one that is safe for babies. So I put it on, the bottom of his feet before he goes down at night. he's
So, did
he's
you
well
feel like
cared
it
for.
did you feel like it made a difference for you? Because I wanted to start supplementing magnesium. I've talked to several, guests over the past few months that have said that, it's an important supplement,
Yes.
especially for women over 40, that like we should have if you feel you might be lacking it in your everyday life, that like supplementing it is a good idea. And I'm just like trying to figure out, all right, what's the way that I'm going to supplement it? Like, is it going to be capsules, powder, spray? Like, what are people doing? And then, like, what are the good ones? If it even works.
I really loved it while I was pregnant, and I it's hard to say if it works for Kobe. I that is when we put it on him, that is his longest stretch. I mean, it is what it is. He is who he is. But throughout my pregnancy, I really, really loved it. I also feel like there's some part of um putting some lotion, like, specifically on your feet before you get in your silk pajamas, before you get into bed, it just makes me feel really, like, I don't know, like, I have it together, like, relaxed. Your feet are so taking a beating throughout the day. You're
Do
standing on
you
them,
put
right?
socks on? You do it and then you put socks on? You can
I
just
don't. I
okay. All right,
I
because I
put it in
can't
my
wear
bed.
socks.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
I don't wear
Okay.
socks to bed, so I
All
I
right.
just I have it right next to on my nightstand, and then, I just, like, put this the last thing I do, like, while I'm laying in there, and it often leads to just, like, a little foot massage, because you're putting it on there anyway, right? Like, so you're just kind of like, "Oh," and I feel like that is just, like, a natural progression into, like, really helping to, like, calm it down. I
All
will
right.
say this too, not that I'm, like, equating this to solely the magnesium, but my entire pregnancy right to the end, my feet did not swell. I didn't have any issues with, like, my feet hurting or swelling, and I did it every night.
All right. We'll put that in the show notes. You send it to me. I'm gonna try to see about adding some magnesium. I added creatine
You did?
and
How
I'm
you
really
feeling?
happy with it. I'm really happy
Okay.
with it. I'm really
Okay.
happy with it.
If you add creatine,
I
You
know.
need to drink more
I
water.
know. I got the calf cramps. They're
My
telling
god,
me.
you're doing literally everything that essentially will, like, dehydrate you without adding the hydration, like sauna, creatine, like, more water, all those things you'll feel, like, so good if you just add the front end water. Like
Oh, the, like, building block of life, like,
yeah.
I'll just start there because 'cause I'm gonna supplement everything else on the planet and just leave out the most essential.
Honestly, I think the people listening to the podcast are like, "We've
Cool.
been on this water journey with Rachel. Water with Rachel is they've been on this journey with you of like, oh, what do we need now? A new water bottle."
Come on, Rachel, you can do this. You can do this.
Water bottle makes a big difference, but you really we're
Alright.
gonna check up on it. Did she
Alright.
have her water every day before 9 o'clock, just at least a sip? Did she do it for a week? And then we're gonna go, did you do it for 2 weeks? We'll keep up on it. You gotta update the people. They're invested in your journey.
Alright. I've been on this journey 17 different times
I
with the start
know.
and
It
stops.
Hey, guess
Alright,
what?
I'm gonna this
Everyone just
time.
really related to that because how many times have we been on, like, everyone has restarted their, like, I'm gonna take care of myself journey, or I'm going to, which essentially is literally everything. And
There's so
you just
many things to
you put a
do.
new mask on it, right? So, like, I'm gonna take care of myself by, um, getting to the gym. I'm gonna take care of myself by caring for myself with the water. I'm gonna take care of myself by investing in my relationships and doing this thing. Like, it's all the same thing. It's wears a different hat, but, like, how are we going to care for ourselves today and what's gonna take the front seat? You gotta have water on your seat. You can do
Oh my god.
it.
Because literally all the other things that I'm doing cannot happen without water. So water is really the base
It's true.
of life. All right, all right, all right, all right. I
Somehow
got the
your
reminder.
skin
You
still
heard
looks
it.
great, though.
Well, yeah, because I'll invest in like a 16 step skincare routine, but I won't. All right, I'm gonna do. This is the
That's on
time.
my want to try. It's always so those are the places where I really lack. It's funny, we're sisters, right? But we almost have like the opposites of like where we lack. Like I'll be like, I can't find my face lotion. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Ooh.
Like it's not good. And I
Oh.
I totally this I know. But I just
You're gonna be there for like 6, 7 hours
I
in a
know.
row.
I am? I haven't been
Well, in and out, you know. One day again, you will. One day again.
That was a nice thought. I'm gonna be there for 6, 7 hours? Rachel said so. I won't be getting up.
All you're missing is the lotion. If you would just lotion your face, your baby would sleep that night. What are you doing? Shitbag. Listen, it's a long stretch. And
It's so true. It's so true, and sometimes I'm like, "Well, I just don't know. What are we using for lotions now?" It's like one of those
oh, the
things.
research. You get caught on the research step. Yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
That's common. Yeah.
I'm an overthinker around that. Like I'm like, oh, I'll just come back to it. But then I don't know if I told you guys this, but Vtox is a. I told you about this,
Oh,
but
yeah, I have it. Yeah.
it's a lotion that I bought at 3 a.m. one time when I was pregnant because I woke up and I was like, I hate my face.
I mean, that sounds normal to me.
And I'm searching. What are the stars using? What the fuck? And that's how I found out about that. But that was like such a weird thing. But if you just would maybe take care of that before 3 a.m., it wouldn't wake you up. But here we are.
Say lovey. I mean, listen, in general, getting caught in the research stage of something is always going to happen to the best of us. But just keeping in mind that literally anything is better than nothing.
True.
So, um, 30 minutes of a low intensity workout is always going to be better than thinking for 2 hours about doing a high intensity workout and then not doing it.
Yeah.
Uh, it's the same thing with face lotions.
Mhm.
So just get something. Get something and use it consistently, and you will absolutely have better results than if you researched it to death, forgot to buy it, bought it and used it 3 times, then lost it. I mean, you know.
Yeah. I'm in the journey of who spilt this. There's way less in it than there was. Who
We can't.
spilled
This is why
it?
we can't have nice things.
Why are you guys even in here? Like, get out.
Get out of my bathroom.
Like-
Who spilled this? Oh, you guys, I have so enjoyed this Braless coffee talk with you. I'm gonna try to put in in the show notes. I'm gonna put the walking pad.
Yep.
Why don't you put the magnesium spray? And let us know. Oh, don't forget about the movie quote giveaway, and let us know, like, what are you struggling with, what are you excelling at, and what are you wanting to try. And let's get some girl talk going around this, because the tribe sharing. Oh yeah, and don't forget free leggings for life if you've solved how to not
Micromanage your child.
see, it's not even like, it's like laughable to even say. Okay.
But I do think it's amazing to share all of these things, as we can get the ideas and stuff from our tribe, but it's also really a good, like, thought-provoking thing for you to think about something that you're loving that's going well, think about something you're struggling with, and think about something that you want to try, because those are all like the sandwich of your life and growth, and like the sandwich of being like grateful, and this is there are things that are going well that I'm loving. This is acknowledge them. I'm in the middle of I want to try, and something I'm struggling with. Like, all of those things can be happening at the same time. We just don't live in one of those realms. We just
Never,
don't. Yeah.
never. So get your pens, write something down, and take a sip of water, you dehydrated bitch. We'll see you guys next week.